For you, what was that like to go out there? I know you've been back for a couple weeks, but just get out there and get those sacks first time for a while.
It means a lot, everybody knows my road, it hasn't been easy, dealt with, everything. So, but I know I kept my mind to the grind. I just stayed down, always told myself, things could be worse. I'm blessed to be in this position. So, make the most of it. I know I'll be back. Just kept preparing the way I usually did, attacked my rehab really hard, studied, leaned on my brothers, all my brothers in the locker room, kept staying positive with me, the trainers, everybody. It was all a whole organization effort, to get me back on that field, and I'm very appreciative, and, I don't take none of these moments for granted.
And it sounds like you beat some of the timelines to get back. Did that surprise you, or was that what?
All glory to God, I put in the work. I put in a lot of work this offseason, every day, every single day, even when I didn't want to, like rehab and doing something, whether that's icing or, Normatec boots or, red light therapy or, anything you could think of, I was doing it. So, I put a lot of time and effort into this, and I feel good, So it's a blessing I'm able to come back early and, play to the level I've been able to play today, and I'm used to playing, so it ain't nothing new.
You didn't get to go through training camp or play preseason. How are you feeling like in terms of your game legs? You feel like you're back to where you want to be? You still got a little?
I ain't gonna lie, I was gassed. I was gassed out there, man, but that just means when I get back to the facility, get on that incline treadmill, walk something, Stairmaster something, get my wind up. But no, I feel good. When it came down to it, I didn't care how tired I was. I was out there just trying to make plays, so. But definitely got to get some more running and conditioning in, yeah.
Probably a few more reps than planned with D-Law going down.
What was that?
Was there some more reps than planned with D-Law getting hurt?
Oh, I didn't even know he had got hurt until later. But we'll see how it is. He's a warrior. He's played through anything. So we'll see how it goes next week, and we'll see what the coaches decide.
When they came to you this spring and said they were willing to work with you at a different contract number rather than just cut you, because some guys would get cut after not playing so much the last few years. What did that tell you? Was there a level of commitment there that reinforced that all this work might pay off here?
Yeah, that just shows how much the organization cares about me. John was the one that brought me here, from when I was a free agent coming from the Chargers. So, John didn't lose faith in me, didn't lose hope in me. I'm forever grateful for it. I'm not too worried about the money. Like money's always going to, be there. I'm always going to, I'm not worried about the money. I just want to be out there playing football again. He gave me the opportunity to do that. So.
Leo was just talking about the connection he's seen on this team. You've been here a few years now. Have you sensed something a little different about this group?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it's connected. I feel like last year we were connected, but this year it's even more connected. Guys are spending a lot more time with each other off the field, which is very important. That's how you build the bond that we have. We play a lot of games in the locker room. Every time we see each other, everybody's laughing, hugging it up, chatting it up. Offense, defense, in different position groups. This team is very connected, and that's something Mike's built, and that's something we've built, and we're going to continue to grow.
There's been 2 games where you guys, your offense has taken the ball either behind or tied late, and both times they moved the ball down the field. This time ended up winning it. How much confidence do you guys have on the defensive side and what that side of the ball is starting to do?
We have a lot of confidence in our defense. We take a lot of pride over there. We practice very hard. It's a standard that we set for ourselves. We hold ourselves to a high standard. But we know, give the offense a chance, and they're gonna win us the game like they just showed tonight. So it's what we've always prepared for. We always knew.
Anything else?
Thanks, John.
Thank you.